Do you want to master link building in 2020? Would you like to discover the secrets of building high quality backlinks that actually increase your website's rankings? Backlinks are one of the most important ranking factors for your website when it comes to SEO. But if you don't build the right types of backlinks, you could receive a Google penalty and that could destroy your website's rankings overnight. So in this video, you'll discover 5 golden rules to increase your website's rankings with link building and land powerful backlinks that actually increase your website's rankings. Plus, once we're done with these link building tactics, we're going to wrap up with my top 5 favorite ways to build backlinks in 2020. And if you're new here, please subscribe so that you don't miss another link building video from me. So super quickly, let me tell you a story. When I first got started with link building, I didn't really understand the rules of the game, and therefore my results in Google and with SEO kind of stagnated until I addressed the problems that I'm going to share with you today. So once you get these 5 rules, link building is actually pretty easy. So let me explain this to you in 5 minutes. Now, if you don't have 5 minutes, sure, by all means, go ahead and do this yourself and start link building, but you'll waste loads of time, money, energy, and you'll get no results. So that's why I recommend watching this video, because it will save you so much time and help you land more links to your site. So rule number 1 is to understand the difference between black hat and white hat link building. Now, if you own a website and you want results with backlinks, you must watch this next section. So when it comes to link building, it's kind of like a jungle out there, and there are 2 types of links you can build: white hat and black hat. Now, if you build black hat links in terms of building spammy, low quality links, they offer no value to your website, and in fact, they could go against you, because quite often websites receive a Google penalty if they build a lot or an excessive amount of black hat backlinks. So you must avoid this at all costs. So just like you wouldn't build your house out of sand, you shouldn't build your website out of black hat backlinks, because it will only go against you in the future. Now, that's why I recommend focusing on white hat link building methods. And if you want to discover the exact ways to do that to grow your website's rankings with white hat link building, then make sure you keep watching all the way to the end of this video. But basically, just avoid any short-term link building strategies such as PBNs, such as blog comments, forums. These are all terrible ways to get backlinks to your site, and in the future you could receive a Google penalty or lose all your website's rankings with an algorithmic update. And that brings me on to rule number 2, which is that you must focus on link building quality. Now, this is easy once you understand the knowledge that I'm about to share. Okay, so back in the day, it was like the wild, wild west when it came to SEO and link building. And that meant you could do anything pretty much and build any type of backlink to your website to increase your website's rankings. So you could do all sorts of dodgy things and still see a huge boost in your rankings just by building spammy backlinks. But nowadays, you can't get away with that, and you have to focus on quality instead. Now, if you don't do this, this could be the difference between wasting months of link building and not getting it right, and also creating a very spammy backlink profile that looks highly suspicious to Google. So what are the actionable steps to make sure you get high quality backlinks to your website? Well, for my websites and for my link building clients, I always make sure they get links from high quality websites with tons of organic traffic that are highly relevant, that look authoritative, and that the overall look and feel of the website feels genuine and credible. And now, these are simple checks to make sure you get the backlink quality you need to increase your website's rankings. So the truth is that not all backlinks were created equal, and that's why you have to check this before you get the link from them. The other thing you can do is subscribe to my channel and check out my other link building tutorials, and this will teach you loads of strategies to make sure you get high quality backlinks at scale to your website. Now, also, before you get a backlink from a site, check who else are they linking to, because if they're linking to casino websites or cannabis sites, you probably don't want to link from them. That reflects poorly on you, and therefore you want to protect your backlink profile from websites like this. So that brings me on to something else that you must be extra cautious with. So number 3 is never over optimize your anchor text. Now, this is a major link building trap you want to avoid. So anchor text is basically the word you click to get a link from one site to another. So let's say you click on, I don't know, amazing cat memes, and then you click over to another website. That's essentially the anchor text. Now, if you over optimize this and you make all of your backlinks with the same anchor text, chances are you're going to get penalized by Google, simply because it's against their Google Webmaster Guidelines. And they specifically state you must not over optimize your anchor text when it comes to link building. So let's say you have a website selling face masks. If every single one of your backlinks says buy face masks, that looks very suspicious. And when Google sees that in their algorithm for like the 1000th time, they think, wait a minute, that looks kind of weird. Let's penalize him, because it's a very strange and suspicious way to build backlinks to your site. Now, rule number 4, and this can drive webmasters crazy. I've seen some webmasters go totally obsessive about this, right? So rule number 4 is to make sure you don't worry too much about DA and DR ratings. So basically, DA equals domain authority, DR equals domain rating, and these are tools that are designed to measure a website's authority. Now, they are useful, they do have some value, but at the same time, you can't take them as gospel, and they're not actually a part of Google's algorithm, and therefore you shouldn't worry about them too much. So don't worry if you're getting backlinks that are between 1 and 10 DR. That doesn't really make a huge difference. What's more important is that the website is genuine, that it's credible, that it's getting a decent amount of organic traffic. And going back to link quality is so much more important than the DR or the DA of a website, simply because that's what Google cares about. Google cares about its users. It doesn't really care about domain rating or domain authority. Plus, you know, DR and DA can easily be artificially inflated and manipulated by building loads of low quality links to a website. So if you look at a PBM, for example, that's a low quality black hat backlink you want to avoid. But at the same time, they usually have really high DR and DA metrics. So does that make them a good link? No, absolutely not. You've got to avoid them. And you've got to use a bit of common sense there and not worry too much about external factors. Now, as I said before, these metrics have value. They can be useful, but just don't take them as gospel. Don't worry about them. Don't obsess about them too much, simply because it's more important to focus on quality instead. So let me give you an example, right? If you have a DR10 website, you might think, right, okay, I don't want to link from them. Who are they? They're just a DR10. But let's say they're getting like 100,000 traffic every month. Would you want to miss out on a link like that, especially if it's highly relevant? Personally, I don't think so. And that's exactly why you shouldn't worry too much about DR or DA metrics. It's kind of like seeing someone lifting loads of weights, but actually they're on steroids. Does that mean they're still as strong naturally? No, of course not. So you have to take it with a little pinch of salt. And finally, do this. This is a powerful secret to help you drive an unlimited number of backlinks to your website. So rule number 5 is to make sure you never rely on one single link building strategy. So the thing is, if you own a website, then you want a sustainable way to get backlinks to your site. Now, if you rely on one single strategy and that dies out, you're totally screwed. So you have to be kind of careful here. And, you know, in the same way that people are hoarding toilet rolls, you know, you want to hoard a few different ways of building backlinks to your site, simply because then you're diversified and you have a better backlink profile. And the backlinks you build are more varied and therefore look more natural too. And if one link building strategy dies out, you have like 5 more to replace them, and you've got systems for each one. So that's why diversifying your link building strategies is so powerful for your website. And if you want to learn exactly how to do that, keep watching. So as promised, here are my top 5 link building methods in 2020, okay? So number 1 is Harrow. Number 2 is the skyscraper technique. Number 3 is guest blogging. Number 4 is audio link building. And number 5 is video link building. Now, if you want to discover exactly how to do each one, then check out my link building tutorials and make sure you watch my recent video on how to get free backlinks in 2020, because these will seriously help you out. Now, if you also have any questions or you need some help on this, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be really happy to help you. I'll offer you some specific advice on how to do your strategy that will help grow your website and build more backlinks to your site. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you don't miss another SEO or link building tutorial from me that will teach you how to boost your rankings, grow your website, and drive more traffic with search engine optimization.